Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eagle, and welcome back to another episode inside a technological journey. In the last episode, we spent a lot of time getting some of the MV machines set up and running, as well as increasing our MV power production. And I've done a little bit of work in between last episode, and as you can see, some of the machines have moved. And where have they moved? Down here into the basement. So we have a lot of stuff going on down here now. I am using these Actually Additions farmers to farm up canola, and I have a whole line set up here to automate the process of biodiesel. So we have almost 2,000 buckets of biodiesel, and we are also collecting the glycerol that we're going to need to make the epoxy resin. So we are getting this fully automated now, and we have production of this going, and it's decently fast. Right now, I'm really just limited by my rate at which I can produce canola oil. So not too bad. It's kind of messy right now. I've tried to make it look a little bit nicer, but it is what it is for right now. So that's just going to have to be fine until it's not fine any longer. The goal in today's episode is going to be, like I said, build that multi-smelter. That's going to be the main thing, just to kind of have it and play around with it. I've not really used that before, but it seems like a fun machine. I also mixed up some Kanthal dust, so we can go ahead and take that into the next quest line. So let's go ahead and look at the quests here. Looks like since I have the Kanthal, I have completed that. Also gave me some more chrome, which is nice. Go back into the MV age. It looks like the only thing that's required of me to complete this chapter is going to be making this refined mainframe, which is our first EV circuit. And that just looks like it takes 2 of these refined computers. So we have a decent amount of refined assemblies. We just got to turn those into the next tier HV circuit. I did make a couple of them to get that quest completed, so I have 2. We're going to need 3 to make ourselves the multi-smelter, and we're going to need another 2 to make our first EV circuit. So we need 5 of these in total, and I have a lot of these refined assemblies set up and ready to make that. So I think the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get started on that. This is left over from the HV or the MV one. So we got to see what we need. We need transistor resistor. Transistor resistor. We don't need the capacitor. We need... Oh, I messed that up. We need the MV superconductor wire, good plastic circuit boards, and RAM. The good plastic circuit boards, we have 4. That should be enough. We're going to need these MV assemblies. I don't know if we have enough MV superconductor wire. Oh, we actually have a decent amount. We have 16. So we can throw those in there as well. And the last thing we need is the RAM. So RAM will be in one of these chests. Here we go. Boom. And we're making ourselves some MV or some HV circuits. So I'm just going to let that craft up. Let's just see. Let's get these 3. So we already have 2. There we go, refined computer. That's another circuit. Cool, so now we have 3 of those, and this is going to be used for making the multi-smelter. I think I'm going to start smelting up this Kanthal. I know in order to make it useful, we're going to have to get a vacuum freezer, which is going to be another thing that hopefully we can get into today. If not, it's definitely something we can work towards. Just got some base stuff in here. I don't think this needs anything special to smelt. Nope, it just needs copper nickel, obviously. And I can just throw that in there. So we may as well just throw this Kanthal in here and just let it go ahead and start going. It's going to take a minute and 20 seconds per ingot, and then we can come around and play with that when we need it. So we won't have to wait for that, hopefully, by the time we get the vacuum freezer up and running. So after these are done, and it looks like we are already done. So we've got 6, not too bad. Put some of this stuff back just so I don't lose it. Glad I crafted up a bunch of this stuff in the meantime. Some of these circuits back. I do have some other MV circuits. I'll probably just use these cheaper ones for machines. So let's check out the multi-smelter. What are we going to need? I guess the first thing is to get the multi-smelter block, which we need annealed copper for. And annealed copper is just annealed copper cable. How do we get annealed copper? We just gotta smelt annealed copper dust, or blast furnace copper dust with oxygen. Is there an arc furnace recipe we can use? Yeah, it's an MV arc furnace that we can use. That might be better than using up the blast furnace. It's slightly faster in the blast furnace, but I'm not sure. Let's see what the plasma arc furnace or the arc furnace is to make. I'm gonna take 2 of them. This is kind of expensive. I guess we may as well just use the one we already have set up. So I have oxygen. I need copper dust. That's gonna be important. Let's go get this going. Shouldn't take too long. Oh! Not my sword. Need that. All right, copper dust should be making. And this super tank here, I have been gathering up oxygen from electrolyzing various different components to get more chrome, because that's what we were using to make the Canthal. So we can put this almandine dust back in. It's creating ourselves a lot of oxygen. I also made some sodium persulfate. I should probably grab that out of here at some point. Okay. Not a big deal for right now. We'll just let that cook up a little bit. More oxygen, aluminum, and such. We can take this tank out. I'm gonna need a integrated circuit of some kind. Let's see. Annealed copper. It is configuration 1. All right. Configuration 1. We can pull out this Canthal. How is there aluminum in here? So confused. I have no idea how that aluminum dust got in there. This one I just put the Canthal in. Okay, well, we'll let that finish. It's got a minute or so. But in order to do this, we need to put this in here. We can put in the copper dust once we have it. And then we can use this line to input some of the oxygen. Once we set this to extract, always active. Let's see. Are we getting any oxygen in there yet? Or is it not like it because it's in the middle of a craft? Or is this an item conduit? No, it's a fluid conduit. Am I missing something here? No, it looks like it's oxygen. Oh, I guess I could use regular copper ingots. I didn't need to make it into dust. Well, whatever. I'll go grab some copper. Doesn't cost me anything to turn it into dust. All right. Put that in there. Okay, well, we need the oxygen to go in. Do I have to rotate this? Let's see. Oh, I had a filter on it. That explains it. Okay, so we don't need a filter. At least not for this right now. Insert always active. Extract. And there we go. Now we are getting some. And it looks like it is going. So 25 seconds, we should have ourselves some annealed copper. What are we also going to need? We're going to need some PVC sheets, which I did begin the process of. I did finally run out of fuel in the liquid fuel jetpack of the light fuel, but I refilled it with biodiesel, which is super nice. It's not nearly as efficient, so I'll have to fill it up more often, but it doesn't take too much, so I'm not that worried. So there's some more PVC sheets. Can run this through the cluster mill and get ourselves some more thin polyvinyl chloride sheets. And once we have the annealed copper being made, we can make ourselves a multi-smelter. Okay, so they're just 1x. We're gonna need 3 furnaces as well. That's fine for now. I'm not sure what else we're gonna need as far as the rest of the components. Maybe I should have started with that, but we're just gonna figure it out together. Grab some PVC sheets. And we're gonna need another integrated circuit on 24. And this should make our annealed copper cable. So these are pretty nice. Are they? It looks like they're a little bit better than the regular copper cable. So it's one less loss. Okay, so it might be worth it to use that around the base. So we only use 1 volt per tick, or 1 EU per tick, per block. I don't know why I'm saying that. Okay, we have that. All right, make ourselves the furnaces. And there we have the multi-smelter. Cool. We have that done. Could use that annealed copper cable to power that thing. That might be not a bad idea. Okay, so we can take that off of there. We need another maintenance hatch. Needs an LV machine hull. Hopefully we have what we need for that. Cool, and then the maintenance hatch. Very nice. The second part is done. Get rid of that. We need, I don't know if we need HV input and output buses. I might just make the MV ones. I mean, it can do 16 recipes at a time, so maybe I do want to do HV. How hard are they to make? Polyethylene sheet, stainless steel. So it just looks like it's a lot of stainless steel. Let's put this Canthol away for now. Stainless steel. I should have a good amount of that stored somewhere. Yeah. I have some here. We also need to make some gold wire, which I did make that as well. It actually works out decently. Let's make ourselves some cables from that. Put more PVC in there. We need it said polyethylene. Polyethylene sheet. Okay, so we should have some polyethylene. Yep, so we just need to make this into sheets. Right, we can't do that in here. We need the extruder to do that. I don't know if I have a plate extruder yet. Nope, but we can make one. Let's make the plate extruder shape. Plate. Extruder plate. Okay, cool. Oh, what do you know? We need more steel. That's just splendid. I really need to... I did forget to make more steel plates. I probably need to do that. Or more steel ingots, rather. Anyway, that should be going. Gold wire's nice. We have the copper nickel coil blocks already ready for this. I think we just need... We need 8 of them, so we have that as well. Went ahead and made those before, because they were a little bit annoying to make. Cool, cool. All right, and... extruder plate shape. Cool, now we can put that into our MV extruder. Make ourselves the... Oh, why is this not working? Do I need to melt it? I really don't want to. Yeah, it looks like you can't make them plates in here. That's okay. We needed to make that anyway. Can I fluid solidify it? Yeah. So I need to melt it down. Do I have any polyethylene anywhere in any of these? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so, well, it looks like we're going to have to melt it down. Which is unfortunate, because that's going to take some time. And the fluid extractor is currently in use down here. I could swap this out for an LV one. It doesn't necessarily need to be MV. But, whatever. Let's just go use this one for now. We'll let that go. Do I have any empty drums I can use to transfer? I do. Okay. Probably just gonna need like 4 total plates, maybe. Just need like 4. I should be fine for now. Oh, we need our gold cable as well. Whole stack of it is nice. All right. Continuing on. HV input bus, HV machine hole. Nice. There we go. Cool. We're gonna need 2 of those. More stainless steel plates. Oh, splendid. Thought I had more of those somewhere around. It's gonna be nice when I can get into the... Oh, I do have some polyethylene in here. I'm not sure where I got that. I think I got it from Quest. It's gonna be nice when I have the AE system up and running. Make some more plates. Stainless steel production is a little bit slow right now. We do have a decent amount just backlogged from the time I've just been kind of messing around in the world. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I think we're gonna need... I'm probably just gonna do 1 MV energy hatch for now. Although that might be kind of hard to make. Energy hatch. Need an MV energy hatch. Energy output hatch. Don't want that. Energy input hatch. Oh, it's actually not too bad. It's just a machine hull. Right? That's an input hatch. Energy input hatch. Let me double check the recipe on that multi-smelter. It's right here. Mega blast furnace. Where's the multi-smelter? Here it is. All right, so it just needs, yeah, energy input hatch MV. Okay, that's not too bad then. That's not too bad. Alrighty, okay. So we're getting pretty close now. Don't need the cuprical coil blocks anymore. We have those. Don't need output, don't need inputs. Actually, I do need output. I was mistaken. The HV output hatch. That's for fluids. The output bus. This is what we need. And the hull. And finally, the output bus. There we go. Another piece of the puzzle completed. So we've got input, output, cuprical coil, maintenance hatch, multi-smelter. And now we need an energy hatch, which is MV. Do I not have any more copper cables? I really might not. Oh, yep, we have a little bit. All right, make that and the energy hatch. Cool. And we can always upgrade that by getting another energy hatch and get it up to transform it up to HV. That's a possibility. At a much later date, but for right now, not too bad. 3 more of those. Okay, let's kind of clear out the inventory just a tad. Get rid of this poisonous potato. I don't want that. Unless it does something cool. Nope, just methane. Which we can get from quite literally everything. Organic. Alright. So I guess we just need to get this thing built then. Oh, we need the heat-proof Invar casing. This is going to be important too. So we need our Invar stuff, which we should have a good amount of. That. I know I have a lot of Invar ingots somewhere. I just don't think I made them into plates or anything. Yeah, we got a couple of stacks left. All right, so we need to make couple of these bad boys. And a couple of these bad boys. May as well make some more. 15 should be fine. For now, at least. Put the rest of that stuff back. Nice. So that, if I'm not mistaken, should be everything. So let's grab these stuff out of our backpack. And then we can grab our freedom wrench as well to help us a little bit. All right, now I think I want to build this. I think I want to build this right here because it should be easy to just run this cable underneath into the hatch down through the bottom floor. Let's double check and make sure it will be easy. I think I can run it. Yep, I have a line going there, so I can just run it directly behind this wall right underneath here. Well, actually, that's going to mess with the ladder. I guess I could just do a weave around. I'm going to need some more cable, so before I do that, I'm going to go make some more copper cables. So I'm not worried about having to run out of those. I got to put all the cables away. Just peachy. Just peachy. Okay. 26 should be enough. 26 should be enough. All right. Let's see. How many blocks is this? I think it's a multi-block. It's not going to be able to be centered, but that's okay. So let's put it on the close side. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 here. So we'll go these 3 blocks. All right. Use needs to be in the bottom middle. That is easy enough. Right here. And then here we can use our freedom wrench to see where things need to go. Cool. The input and output buses. We'll do output on the right, input on the left. Oh, not right there. Input on the left. I think this is going to be heat-proof in-bar casing. Is there one of these has got to be an energy hatch? Is that maintenance? Where's the energy hatch at? Oh, that must be the energy hatch because here's the maintenance. All right. So energy hatch will go on the back. And we'll have to wrench that to face downward so we don't have to see any of the cables. That might actually have worked very nicely. Now we can put our Cooper nickel coil blocks in. Whoa. Cool, cool, cool. Maintenance block there. And the rest of the in-bar casing. And there we go. We have our multi-smelter made. All right, so we're going to need to make some... I'll probably end up making that... Probably end up making some tape or duct tape. So hard to make. Chemical react, wool, polyethylene, and glue. Okay, it's not hard to make, actually. So we might want to do that. That's not bad at all. Glue and polyethylene. We have all that. Glue, polyethylene. One of these says glue. Glue. Whoa. Glue. Then we have a polyethylene somewhere in here. Let's see. Drilling fluid. It was in a regular tank, I'm pretty sure. What on earth did I do with it? I know you're probably screaming at the screen. It's right in front of you. But I promise you I do not see it. Why am I struggling with this? There it is. I don't know why it's in there, but it is. Okay, so we got the polyethylene. We got the glue. Now we just need some wool. Which I'm just going to cheat the system and make this. Cool. Now we got to find an empty chemical reactor to use, and that's kind of been a problem because you use so many of them. Anything in here useful? Hydrochloric acid. Nope, we'll see ya. We will see ya. I've already got an entire drum full of it. And it's not hard to make. Okay. Glue. Polyethylene. And wool. Cool. So that should make us 30 of those Brain Tech Aerospace Advanced Reinforced Duct Tape FAL84. Whatever that means. But we have a lot of it now. Right, so now we can take that. Didn't use that much of it. Take the rest of the glue. Very nice. Okay, so now I should be able to just circumvent these problems, or if I need to fix the problems first, so be it. All right. There you go. So put duct tape on it, and it looks like we are good to go. Cool. Max EU per tick is 256 volt, or EU per tick, which would be 2 MV amps, which we're only going to have one right now. It can only accept one, as far as I know. Oh, it actually can accept 2. Oh, yes, because 4 would transform it up to the next tier. So it can accept 2 amps. MV. I wonder if I should use transformer of some kind. I could go medium voltage transformer, 16 amps. That's kind of aggressive. Let's see. So I can put 4 amps in of MV. So that takes it to okay, so what do I need here? Do I need the HV one? No, that's not right? I just need it to have 2 MV amps, but I don't want to burn these cables. I guess theoretically I could change 2 of these to 2X cables. Is that possible? Something about this doesn't seem right. What does it need to run? It looks like it's gonna need 2 amps MV to run. Okay, well, let's start by getting behind this wall. Maybe I should have went one more back. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably start here. So this back wall isn't so bad. Now the fun begins, and where is this multi-block? Okay, so it's back a couple. It might be like right here. Okay, it's right here. So now we need to wrench this down. There we go, there's the input. All right, fill that back up. Also, we're gonna want to fill that back up. Can I put it here? Yep. Okay. Not too bad. So these are 1X cables, but I guess I need them to be... I'm not sure exactly what I need to do here. I guess I could put a... Can I put a battery buffer of some kind there? Amperage out up to 4. So I could have it going into this and then out. But we don't have any batteries left. Then it would require us to go down the rabbit hole of batteries. There's got to be some other kind of machine that I can use to help make this better than what I'm thinking it is. Is there anything in here? 1 generator per machine gets pretty annoying. It can be hard to generate your first MV amp. Blah, blah, blah. Transformers. An MV transformer will take 4 amps of LV and give me 1 amp MV and take 1 amp of MV in output. So transformers can be used in chains to power 16 machines in one. Okay. Let's see. Power buffer, maybe? Let's see. I don't even know what I'm looking for, but I feel like there's a machine that can work for this. Still just machines. Energy converter. That's not what we want. Is it close? Let's see. These are all just input and output hatches. I'm trying to figure out, I feel like this transformer can work. I think I could just use it to just go out MV to MV. Like I want to just put all these 4 amps of MV and just be able to change the cable. Maybe I could just do it normally. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. Can I go from here to here? But it's not going to do anything because it's still only going to get 1 amp. I really don't want to have to change all these cables to 2 amp cables. I really don't want to have to do that. Is there a way I can just like split it maybe? It seems kind of wasteful. What if I 90-degree angle? Sorry, I am thinking super hard about this. Trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. I'm pretty sure it needs to. I know somebody's screaming at the screen right now, but just let me figure it out. I'll figure it out. All right. So I know for a fact we're going to need a 2x copper cable going in. The goal is just to figure out how I can do it in the least amount of work possible, essentially. Okay. Oh, I guess I can just flip 2 of these around. Let's try that. Because then it's still going to get the power from there. And I can have the cable running here, maybe? That might be the wave. Let's just try that. We're going to end up making more of this anyway at some point. Flip these bad boys around. And connect the cables. You like this? Well, it's getting power. Something's happening. I just don't know if it's a good something. There went the ladders. Out of sight, out of mind. That's what I always say. Okay. Not ideal, not ideal, not ideal. I guess we just gotta see if it's running. I don't know. It says no energy problems. I mean, we're producing 4 amps and 2 of them are going directly to this. So it has its own 2 amps of MB. So it should be fine. I guess the question becomes now, how fast is this thing? How fast is this bad boy? And is it useful? Multi-smelter. Let's see. Okay. Is there any recipes? Usage. Massive amount of items at once. That's it. That's all it does. It smelts things quickly. It just smelts things quickly. Is there anything I need to smelt and bolt? I don't think so. Do I have any dust of any kind? Should I be making some? Lignite coal. Chalcocite. Not useful for me right now. Galena. Nope, don't smelt that. Nether quartz, no. Salt, no. Huh. I suppose I could just smelt this poor nickel ore. I don't really feel like processing it, if I'm being perfectly honest. Let's just try it. We'll just use this as a guinea pig. See how it goes. All right, so the input's over here. Throw this bad boy in. And in 4 seconds, it's going to create us a lot. It seems to be doing this very nicely. Let's go. Okay, well, something's happening. I can make this better later on. Oh, we have a hole. We do not want that. Block that bad boy up. Okay, cool. So now we have this. I don't know. This might get moved later. It might be more useful to have in a line of machines to process the ores. But I'm not worried about that right now. It gave us a lot of nickel from that. All right, no complaints here, I guess. There we go. Second multi-block down. Let's check the quest book. Got that bad boy done. We get some free invar. Cool. Well, I guess let's not stand on any ceremony any longer. And let's just go ahead and complete this chapter of the quest book. So we need to make ourselves the refined mainframe. What's that going to take? 2 refined computers. We have 3 stainless steel frames. This is what we need. For now, we have everything else. So stainless steel. So we need stainless steel plates and stainless steel rods. Do I have any ingots on me still? Yeah, so let's get a few of those. Stainless steel plates. Are they all in here? Yeah, they are. Okay, so let's make some rods. Please tell me I don't need an MV lathe. Please. Thank God. This thing has been draining lubricant forever. It's just, it doesn't have anywhere to put the drilling fluid. I have so much of it. I don't even know why I made it in the first place, I'm being honest. But I have a lot of it. All right. I don't know how many of these stainless steel. We need 4 for each. And when you craft them, you get 4 in this road. You assemble it, you still get 4. Is it better to make it in the Is it better to make it so you get 4 from the 5 and 3? 5 and 3, you get 4. So it's no better. Let's just go ahead and make it. Cool. Now we need to get our HV. Refined computers. We'll take 2 of them. Get some food in us. I'm tired of eating potatoes. I might need to switch that up here soon. Okay. Circuit assembler. Soldering alloy. Good. Refined assembly. Stainless steel. And then we need... Wrong one. Diode, transistor, resistor. Diode, transistor, resistor. Cool. And then the last thing, I think, is the RAM, no? Yep. The RAM. And here we go. We should be making ourselves, in 25 seconds, an EV circuit, which sounds crazy because I've only crafted 5 refined computers, or 6 of these, so who knows? This seems interesting. There must be a reason for this. There must be. I mean, I'm not going to complain. This is cool stuff. Why I wake up in the morning. All right, refined mainframe completed. Cool. And that is the MV chapter completed. Wow, it's nice to see a few check marks now. So pretty much the only thing we have left in here is just the random stuff by making actual diesel. I don't know if diesel's actually any good. I mean, they're just check marks, but I'm not going to do it until I actually physically make it. But that gets us into HV, and man, oh man, oh man, there's a lot of cool stuff in this chapter. Rocketry sound interesting to anyone? Because it does for me. Like, I would like to go to the moon. That sounds super cool. And that's going to help us get our titanium. Actually, I think first we need to get it from other various sources via HV maceration, because we start getting byproducts. And if we macerate aluminum ore, I believe we can get ourselves the, I think it's bauxite. It's not rutile, I don't think. I think rutile is what you get on the moon. But a lot of interesting stuff here. So nitrogen dioxide, this is to make epoxy resin. So this is what I was talking about. We need the glycerol. Nitrogen dioxide, I think we have a thing that we made in the gold line that's making it. Phenol might be a bit of an issue. Maybe they're replaceable. There's 3 different check marks here, so maybe 3 different things can be used. Bisphenol A, epichlorohydrin, naphtha. So we have naphtha, we have nitrogen dioxide, glycerol. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't seem super difficult, but it looks like the next thing we're going to want to start making is vacuum freezer would be fun. But it looks like we're going to want to start making some HV machines to start getting more advanced processing of materials. So we want to start working our way towards titanium, and that'll kind of open up a lot of things like the rocket assembly. So we won't be going to the moon until we get that. So that might be something I want to grind up. And by grind up, I mean make more of the HV circuits. Feels weird still saying HV because I've never been this far. So part of me wants to just keep saying LV, but I know it's not. That's a good thing. It's progress, baby. Technological journey. Journey continues. All right. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking through this here and seeing where we are. Let's check the progression tab. 17% of the way. Wow, look at this. We are 3 columns down this list. I know there's a lot to go, but I'll tell you what, this feels pretty good. This feels pretty good, and we're going to get some more check marks here once we get the Canthal coil, and pretty soon we're going to be making ourselves the advanced assembling machine. Mark II. So very nice. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff. A lot of stuff to go though. Space and dimensions. This is going to become useful in the HV chapter as well. Looks like there's some different planets and different resources we can get. And this is kind of going down the astral sorcery route. We're not quite there yet, but it's interesting to see. Applied energistics may become a thing that we can start dabbling into. Yeah. Doesn't seem like it's too difficult. We probably could have done it already. I'm not sure why. I've been kind of scared of it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not super familiar. So that's going to take some tinkering with. But I think that there's going to be too much that needs to get done. It's going to take me a lot of time. So I think I'm going to cut the episode short here today. So short. Only a 40-minute episode today. But hopefully that will allow me to spend some more time and get the materials ready for next episode, which hopefully will be a banger. And I really do think it will. So super cool. Showed you guys the automation of the biodiesel. So we've got that up and running. We got ourselves the multi-smelter built so we can use this to process more ores faster. So that's super cool. We made ourselves even more HV circuits, and then in process made ourselves our first EV circuit, the refined mainframe. Very, very cool. So it feels weird to hold this. Like I feel like I shouldn't be holding on to this. Like it's dangerous to hang on to, but we're just gonna throw that in there. Things are starting to shape up here. I'm really starting to get into some frontiers that I've not explored. So that's super cool. If you guys like the video, please hit the like button. We have a lot of other videos on Technological Journey. You guys can go back and watch and kind of see my progression to this point so far. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. It really does help me out. It makes me want to continue making these videos, which is awesome. Super, super cool that I can make content for you guys. And everyone seems to be enjoying it so far. So super, super exciting. But that's all I got for you guys. It's been Eagle. Peace.